till now we have discussed about string function, operator. Now we will discuss about functions in Kotlin. So we have already used a function named a main function, okay, in each and every code. Okay, this is the main function that we have used. So what is a function? Function is a collection of code that returns some result. Okay, so despite of the main function, we are talking about other functions. Okay, so we will firstly discuss about the syntax of the function, of any function. So the syntax of any function is given by fun, that is the keyword for declaring any function. Then comes the function name. The function name should be same as the identifiers defined by me at the starting of variables. Okay, so the same thing should be used, and the function name should be self-explanatory. So after 2 or 3 months, when you look at the code, you should know that why is the function named like this. Okay, then comes argument 1 type 1 comma argument 2 colon type 2 comma and so on. Okay, so what is an argument? Arguments are the data that a function needs to use. So suppose there is a function which takes two input, two integer, and provides its sums. So there is a function which provides the sum of two integers. So the function name should be sum of two number, okay, with s small, o capital, sum small, o capital, f small, n capital, and everything small. Okay, so that is the best way of naming it. And then comes the argument. So it provides the sum of two integer. So the argument one should be a or any name of the argument of the variable, and the type is integer. So it is a colon integer and comma b colon integer. So that's the argument. And then comes the return type. So we have to mention the return type. Return type is nothing but expected data type of the result. Okay, so when I write the code, when I write a function to give the result as sum of the two numbers, so the return type is also int. So here I will mention the return type, that is int. Okay, then comes the lines of code, and then there is return result. Okay, so here we use the return keyword and give the result. What is the result? Okay, so I'll go ahead and every new function is is coded outside the main function. Okay, so I'll go ahead and make a function. I'll name it as new function. Okay, now I want this function to print an statement. So what are the argument given to him, given to the function? So there is no argument given when I have to print any lines. So I'll just keep it empty. So when there is no return type, so the function is just printing, it is not returning anything. So then the return type is mentioned as unit. Okay, and then I'll open the function and I'll just write println I am a new function. Okay, so here we have defined a new function which prints I am a new function. So the function is defined as per the syntax. Now what if we have to call the function? So as you might know, the main function is only executed, so we have to call the function to the main function. So what I'll do is I'll just name the function here, which is new function, and just keep it empty. If there were any arguments, so I'll mention the arguments here. Okay, so I'll go ahead and just run the function, the code, our code. So as you can see in the output screen, we have successfully printed a function which says I am a new function. Okay, so we have now a function we are now capable of making a function which prints something. Okay, so as no arguments are used, so no data is used by the function. Okay, so it is kept blank. Okay, so no return type is there, but therefore the unit is used. So when I hover over unit, so it says that the type with only one value, the unit object. Okay, this corresponds to void type in Java. Okay, so the return statement is never used because we are not returning anything. In this function you might notice that we have not used any return, the return keyword is not used. Okay, so what is a unit? Unit is used when a fun does not return any meaningful result. So it is we might call it as the default data type of any function. Okay, so till now we have discussed what is a function, what is the syntax of function. Okay, so this is a block body of the syntax. Okay, there is also expression body which we will discuss later. So we have discussed the syntax, we have made a function that prints that I am a new function, and that's all for the video. We will continue with functions in later videos. Thank you.